Yes, hello internet, it's day 23, and if you're wondering why there was no day 22, have a little look at what I was doing yesterday. I am out skiing. It's getting dark and it's a long way home and I'm not sure if I'll make it. If you find me with broken arms and wrists and all that, I want you all to have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Oh my god, look at this. Yes, as you can see, I was out skiing, but as you also can see, my hand is now in a fattle, like this. It's not broken, but it feels like it's broken. Christmas offering, making Queen Luise Pudding. I have to remove the yolk from the thing, and that's what you always did in 23. Maria went out, and she removed all the hens from the chickens. I know that day 23 is not a cooking show, but it could have been. I'm making... Yes, hello internet, yes, hello. I'm making for 15 people, which means that I've tripled tripled the ingredients. This is how little baby Jesus looked like before he was inside Mary. I just have one hand available. In Norwegian we say nød lærer nøken kvinne at spinne, or necessity is the mother of all creations or inventions. So I use my hand and go like this, and I separate like that. Ooh, easy. This is how the professionals do it. You are now learning from the best. I can even open this with one hand. That's how quietly I'm suffering. So the ingredients in Queen Luise Pudding is cherry cream, you have to cream it, egg, sugar, the secret ingredients, vanilla. 3 deciliter, that's not 3 deciliter. 3 deciliter. It can't be. When everybody who's baking has agreed to the fact that I am right, we can continue. Oh, let's get this. Ooh, that's very, very nice. Come on, come on, come on. Pour. And then the egg yolks on top of that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah. This is how you make little baby Jesus. And if you are one of those dieting people who think that fat will make you fat, I have to tell you, fat is not what makes you fat. You are the one who makes yourself fat. Yes, and meanwhile people are talking French in the background because they saw French. We can heat up the mixture. I almost forgot that we are also using gelatin, which is a byproduct of animal bones. Maria, she only used one of the cow's legs and she boiled it up when she was making this dessert. Even the cow thought it was a good idea. A little bit of gelatin to make the pudding thicken. In Norwegian we have a word called slump, and slump, that is pronounced slump. And when you slump, you just put a feeling to it. You have like, oh, is that enough? Oh, that's a slump. En slump. 2 slump, 3 slump, 4 slump, 6 slump. You never have 7 slump. So then we're making the cream ready to be put into this as soon as it's reached its boiling point. Must not go over boiling point because then the eggs are ruined. This is my brother. Hello, internet. Hello, internet. This is grapes from my garden. Mix with water and make a bitter sauce, a soury sauce for this really sweet thing. This is the first grapes that little baby Jesus, when he used to turn water into wine. He stole them, and then Adam and Eve, they were thrown out. Thank you very much for that, Jesus, but the wine was very good though, very good. One of the most important ingredients in the Queen Luise Pudding is sherry. And it says for 1 portion you have to have 1.5 deciliter of sherry. And we have 3 portions. 1.5 times 3 sherry, that sounds like 4 deciliters to me. And then a little Christmas Eve. Oh! Yes, it's very important to remember to put on the lid that it's full of sherry. Mon chéri. See what happens. Yes. Morten, can you please help me because my arm hurts so much? Can you please be my thing? My servant. I like to have a servant. Oh, sherry. When you're making Christmas pudding, it's always very important to use your healthy arm, not the arm that's almost been chopped off in a horrible skiing accident. When you're making sauce, it's important to use a little cloth. And it's important to use a Christmas cloth. This is the same cloth that Maria used to wipe off baby Jesus when he was born and covered in holiness. Poor baby Jesus. This Christmas pudding is following you through all the steps of the birth of little baby Jesus. And as you can see now, when you're lifting up the cloth, this is Maria just before baby Jesus was born. The water broke, later known as holy water. This concludes day 23, and as you can see, it's obvious that we all see little baby Jesus' face within this cloth that was between Maria's legs.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the new